Just imagine lying asleep all cozy in your bed at night, just like you do every night, and then coming out of a deep sleep because you can feel a vibration building here at the heart. And as the vibration builds, waves of energy begin to move through you. And as that vibration builds even more, there's a burning sensation, like a flame or a fire there in the center of your chest. And it builds and builds. And as you're part in fear, part in disbelief, you're starting to feel the most unconditional love you have ever experienced. And as you feel this love, suddenly, woof, it's filled the whole room. You can no longer feel where your heart ends, the energy from your heart and the energy in the room and the room around you. It's all oneness. And then you are aware that that energy that is making you feel the emotion of love is also the energy from which everything is created from and comes forth out of, and that you and that energy are one. It's within you. Starts to dawn on you that the love that you thought was outside of yourself or given to you from somebody else was only ever being created here in this space. And it's so transformative and so profound that you're able to feel love for everything and everyone, because this unconditional love means that there is no judgment, there is no needing to control, and you start to realize, oh my goodness, we don't know love at all in this world. We haven't actually understood ourselves at all. That is what happened to me in 2020. And I'd been on a spiritual journey for at least 20 years prior to that, having been a spiritual practitioner all of my adult life and having given a message from the spirit world at the age of 4. So I thought that I was already quite spiritually aware, but my goodness, no, I was not. I wasn't until I had this experience. And then it led me, I'd always been scientifically minded to a degree, in as much as I wanted to understand the science of consciousness, because I'd perceived the spirit world around me from a young age. So I already knew that consciousness somehow survived physical death. But this experience was wholly different. It led me into such great awareness that my life is dedicated to trying to help others access this energy within themselves, realize they're this energy, and also work and live their lives from this power source. Because my goodness, what could we achieve? So imagine my joy when I listened to Frederico Faggin, the famed physicist, inventor and engineer who created the first microprocessor, the Intel 4004, explaining the exact same experience that I'd had, and he too trying now to scientifically understand what we both know. You are eternal. You are not this physical body, and that consciousness, and most importantly, this source energy, this love, is that which you are, that which you came from, that which you will return to. And therefore, we do not understand at all who we are or how to harness this energy to create what I believe would be the most incredible experience on earth, because our human bodies are capable of channeling this energy through it. Watch this.
1990, during the Christmas holidays, we had a home up in Tahoe, which is Lake Tahoe is a beautiful lake, 2,500 meters, and there are mountains, and skiing is great. So, one night I woke up midnight, I was thirsty, went to get a glass of water, and went back to bed, and was just waiting for, go back to sleep, and thinking nothing. And all of a sudden, out of the chest, just energy was coming out of my chest, but it was love. And it was love that was never felt before. It was love that was coming from me. How can love come from me? I mean, it was unthinkable that love could come from me. And it was 10,000 times more powerful than any love that I felt before. I mean, in fact, I never felt that love, because it was unconditional love. Now I have a name for it. It was love, period. Yes, it was coming from me, but it was love. And it was light, was a white light scintillating. It was, like sparkles, and it was coming out. And then it explodes and it's everywhere. But it's everywhere, but my consciousness is there too. So not only my consciousness is within me, but it's also outside of me. And all of a sudden I realize I am that. So I am the observer and the observer simultaneously. But I retain my point of view. I retain my identity. I was still the same kid of 5 years old or 3 years old kid that I was then, and that I am now. And so that identity, the only thing of me that remained was that point of view. And then I realized, oh my God, this stuff is the stuff of which everything is made. Everything comes from this stuff. And my body was hard, it was vibrating, like the cells of my body were resonating with this thing. Of course, the emotion, the feelings was love, joy, and peace. Because this stuff felt like, that's me. I'm at home. This is me. So I'm finally home. This is this is home. But so it was all mixed up. So you could not separate this stuff. Love, joy, and peace. And then the mind was aligned, saying, this is the stuff of everything is made. So I'm everything, but also the observer of everything. So I'm a point of view of one with which one knows itself. And now is the centerpiece of this new theory of consciousness that we may talk.
Now, I'm going to point you to that full interview. If you go to the description of this video, you'll find the information there of where you can see the full interview, and it is well worth it. Do check it out. Brilliant, brilliant discussion. So well done. And it is just so, I think, fantastic the way science and spirituality is ever coming closer together. They are two sides of the same coin. And when scientists, physicists, engineers that have come up with the most brilliant technology on this planet and are really well held in high esteem, such as Federico, start telling you that this experience is for real, then when the likes of me as a spiritual practitioner also share stories, we can bring the two worlds even closer together again. Thank you for watching this. Go and check out that full interview, and just know that you are so much more than you realize. I'm here trying to bring your awareness to life, helping you to reach your full potential, because I know what's available to us all as humanity. We are living so limited. It doesn't need to be this way. Remember, I will never contact you for a reading. I will never ask you for money. I will never DM you directly. So if you get any contact, it's not me. Please delete, block.